I just got back from school, so I don't really have makeup on. I'm tired, but let's film this bump date. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my 22 to 25 week bump date. All my bump date videos so far have been a huge span, and that's really only because not really a lot has changed, but now that I'm getting towards the end of my pregnancy, I only have about a week left until my third trimester hits, so I hopefully, if things go as planned, want to, instead of every 3 to 4 week bump dates, do every 2 weeks. So we'll see. I have a lot to talk about in this video, so let's just go ahead and get started. So over the last month, there hasn't really been a lot, but there has been in the same way. I'm not good at words. I graduated. So I guess I'll start with the little things that I want to talk about, and that would be I have hit a new milestone. My doctor's appointments are now every 2 weeks instead of every 4 weeks, so that just means we're getting closer to having this baby. The next thing is I took my glucose test and I passed. You have to score below a 129, and mine was a 119, so I am cleared for gestational diabetes, which I am super happy about. This is like a weird topic, but my weight gain. I have gained so far 42 pounds. And I know, everybody's different, every body is different. It's just, it is hard for me to see the number on the scale go up, especially within the last 2 months. I gained literally 10 pounds within 4 weeks, and then another 10 pounds within 3 weeks. So my body is putting on the weight very, very fast, and that is very difficult for me to see. Obviously, I understand, I'm growing a baby, and I love my baby bump, but it's more so the fact of just, as a person that has struggled with, self-body issues and self-confidence and body image issues, it's just really difficult to see those numbers go up because I'm not really doing anything different. It's just my body's putting on the weight. I think it's also hard because about 2 years ago, when I was preparing for a pageant, I lost like almost 30 pounds, and I was a lot slimmer and toner, and my shoulders look good. I had no back fat rolls, and my thighs and my hips were a little smaller, and I had my chest, my collarbones were visible. And it's just really hard because after I had stopped training, and I slowly started to go back to my old diet, the weight slowly crept back on, which I was okay with. But to see those numbers, to not be able to fit into my old clothes, it's very difficult. So I keep having to remind myself just not to worry about it, and I try not to think about it a lot, but that's kind of a big thing that I've been dealing with. So I would also like to say that he is a big baby, and as of right now, he should be measuring over 2 pounds and about 14 to 15 inches. So he's big. So even my doctor said the weight gain, try to watch it, but you know, it could be just he's big and all the amniotic fluid and the placenta, that could be just causing the weight gain. It could be a mixture of both the baby and my diet. So I guess we'll see, but it will definitely say I'm going to be way over 200 pounds when I give birth, and I'm not looking forward to that. So the biggest thing that I am experiencing is a lot of hip and pelvic pain. This is pretty much been going on for the last couple weeks, and it's just progressed and it's getting worse. So I have not been diagnosed with it yet, but I have a feeling that I probably have SPD, which is symphysis pubic dysfunction. Pretty sure that's how you say it. It's basically when the ligaments loosen and it causes a lot of hip pain and pelvic pain, and so I'm pretty much experiencing what those symptoms of SPD are. I do have an appointment with a chiropractor next week, so he's gonna evaluate me, and I'm just gonna talk through my dogs because this is literally annoying. I also have a pregnancy belly band support band coming in the mail this week, so that's supposed to be helping. But it's literally to the point where I have such bad excruciating hip pain that I can't walk. It hurts to drive, getting in and out of bed, rolling over in bed, literally just daily simple tasks. It hurts. And you know, some days it's not as bad pain, but it's still very painful. And then you have some days where it literally feels like my hips are breaking, and trust me, it is not fun, and I could only imagine that it's going to get worse the bigger I get. My doctors have given me a temporary handicap plate so that way I can park closer to my school, because if you've watched my Paul Mitchell videos, the parking lot is across the street, and it's, to a normal person that's not in pain when walking, it's not a bad walk. But when you're in pain and you're moving at the pace of a snail, it's a pretty far walk. So the only way I can park closer to the school is by having the temporary handicap plate. So my doctors have filled out the forms and have given me that until the end of my pregnancy. I just wish I wasn't in pain. Something fun that I would like to throw into this video is I'm gonna play his heartbeat from my last appointment at 25 weeks. His heart rate was measuring 138 to 142, which is a healthy rate. So let's see if we can get the volume going.
38 to 142.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is not sponsored, but I wanted to include it in this video because it has been an amazing deal, and if anybody is interested, I can have the link in the description below. But this company called AEROFLOW breast pumps, you may have seen them advertised on Facebook or somewhere. I found them through Facebook, through an advertisement, because somehow the internet magically knows what's going on in your life. So they are basically, they go through your insurance to see if a breast pump is covered. So I went in and I filled out all my information. I put my insurance information, who my doctor was, and they go through your insurance, and then they get back to you and they show you what breast pumps are covered by insurance. Some can be completely free, while others are at a very high discount. So I only qualified for one completely free breast pump. The rest were all just extremely discounted, and it was only like $40-$30. But me being me, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a scam, even though I knew it wasn't. So I went for the completely free breast pump that was completely covered by my insurance, which actually is a $230 breast pump. So that's pretty cool. And so now I don't have to worry about buying a breast pump. The other thing is that they also will go through your insurance to cover the pregnancy support band, compression socks, as well as the postpartum compression band. They're like shorts that are compression, so they help you heal. And there's 3 options. There's a natural delivery, there's a C-section delivery, and then there's a unknown delivery, so it could work for either a natural or a C-section. So I actually again went through my insurance and got sent both the pregnancy support band and the postpartum recovery band. So that's cool, and both completely free. Didn't have to pay shipping, no taxes, no nothing. Completely covered. So I guess it would also all depend on your insurance. So I have Blue Cross, so they're a really nice insurance. I'm under my parents still, but I will have the link to their website listed in the description below. They have, tons of breast pumps available and breast pump bags and accessories. So even if you aren't covered by insurance or you are looking to buy accessories for your breast pump, they are a great place to look. So definitely recommend checking them out. Alright, so let me show you guys what my bump looks like. And keep in mind, this is a fresh 26-week bump. So yeah. So rocking my Paul Mitchell shirt, but here's my bump. So like I said, this is a 26-week bump. Don't mind my stomach. I don't know if you can see them, I do have stretch marks on the sides. I don't know if you can see them, but I think I have a few forming very lightly around my belly button somewhere. My belly button, to me, looks really weird, but still hasn't popped, so. Alright guys, so that is pretty much everything for this bump date video. Like I said, not really a lot, but a lot at the same time. My main thing is I don't have gestational diabetes, but I'm in a lot of pain. So we'll see how the rest of this pregnancy goes. I cannot wait to hit the 3rd trimester and then just fly through it, hopefully, so that way I can hold my baby boy and have this whole pregnancy thing be over with. Because even though I feel him kicking in there, I want him out. And with that said, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Bye!